This isn't a story about real estate. I want to tell you what happened to me earlier this year. Back in August, my wife and I, we took our two grandchildren to England, our two granddaughters. We've been planning this trip for a long time, had an amazing, amazing trip. And about a week later after I got back, I'd gone to bed, and about 11 o'clock at night, I had this massive, massive pain in my head. It's like, what the heck is going on? I mean, I never had a pain like this before in my life. Didn't really go away. I mean, it subsided quite a bit, but still there was, a lot of pain. So I found myself in the emergency room about 2 days later because I had started to lose vision in this eye. And I was like, that's scary. My vision had gotten so bad that when I went to the ER, they asked me to do the standard vision test you guys all know about, right? I couldn't do it. They held up a hand in front of my face. They said, do you see the hand? And I couldn't see the hand. And I said, do you see movement? And it's like, I can see some faint, blurry movement. Anyhow, fast forward, we found out within about 24 hours that I had a tumor in this eye, and it had been growing for a period of time. And when somebody has eye cancer, there aren't a lot of options. There's radiation that is somewhat effective, but it's not entirely effective, and there's about a 55% chance of the tumor coming back. The better choice in many cases is to remove the eye, which is what I ultimately decided to do. So this eye that I have here that I'm looking at with you, this is a prosthetic eye. I had surgery middle of October to remove the eye. So when I got out of the operation, you have to heal for about 2 months before they let you get a prosthetic eye, so the swelling goes down. For about 2 months, I was walking around like a pirate. I had a patch over this eye. It wasn't until right before Christmas that I was able to go in and get fitted for a prosthetic eye. It's really nice having gone through this process because in a lot of ways I feel really lucky. I have friends that they've had cancer and they haven't been so lucky. I have one friend in particular I'm thinking of. She's had cancer 6 times. She's a vocal coach. She's had cancer of the esophagus, of the mouth. I don't even know what all the cancers she's had. Twice, her doctors have wanted to remove her jaw. Well, she's a speaking coach, so you just can't do that, right? The reason I'm sharing this story with you is that we all know that life is short. We all know that we could get hit by a bus. I mean, we know that. But so many of us are not prepared for when something happens. I wasn't ready. You don't know when something's going to pop up in your life. If there's things that you need to do to prepare, it could be, for example, having a will and a trust, having an estate plan, knowing who's going to take care of your kids if an emergency happens. I got lucky. I feel like I didn't get hit by a bus. The bus, glanced off the side of me, and I'm still here, right? And I don't have any cancer in my body. It was just in this eye. But I'm telling you this story because I want you to consider maybe there's some things in your life that you want to change. Maybe you have a job that isn't what you truly love. See if you can find something else. It's just, sometimes I think we feel like we're stuck in these positions of like, I can't change, but it's like, yeah, you probably could. Like if there's relationships you need to heal, reach out to those people, talk to them, say what you need to say. Maybe there's some things in your life that you need to stop doing. Maybe there's things in your life that you need to start doing. I know for me, taking time to smell the roses. That means being with my wife, being with my children, being with my grandchildren. Those are the things that are important. One of the reasons that I sell real estate is because it's a big deal for people when they have a house of their own, when they're able to do things, expand, remodel, just live in their own house. And it's one of the reasons I sell real estate, because I know how much it matters to people having a home. And if it's time to let go of it, of course, sell it. Honestly, though, I feel really blessed that this wasn't worse than it was. And at the end of the day, I feel super happy. I feel really fortunate with all of this, because one of the gifts that I've received from this, from losing an eye, it sounds odd to say that I've received a gift, but I feel like in some ways I have better vision now, not physical vision, of course, but I have a clear idea what I want to do with my life. Yeah, I have clarity about the things I don't want to do anymore. It could be particular aspects of how my real estate business, needs to be tweaked. Could be things I do around the house. For example, for sure, I'm not going to spend as much time out in the yard because I want to spend my time with my wife, with my children, with my grandchildren. I don't need to spend time mowing the lawn. I can get somebody else to mow the lawn. Losing an eye has caused me to really focus on what's important. And my wish for all of you is that, it doesn't have to get to something like this where you lose an eye or have something drastic happen to you. But if there's things that you need to change, make the change, right? Life is short. Have fun every day. All right. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.